Hello to all. This is our March 30th daily tarot reading. And before we're going to proceed with our daily tarot reading, let me remind you, I'll say first, thank you to those who had already subscribed into this channel of mine. And for those who haven't, I would humbly ask you to humbly and kindly double, right? Redundant, right? Subscribe into this channel of mine and give me a thumbs up also, all right? And if you have some suggestions, you can leave comments at the comment section down into this video as well. Okay, I have laid all your cards already. It's because it took me 7 minutes to lay all of these cards, so I don't want to waste our time. Okay, so here we go. This is us, and this is a person who talking about integrating the two things that are like water and oil, right? So you are a person who tried um, to try to find peace between two factions that are not of the same page. So you are like a mitigator. You are like a person peacemaker. Okay, this is a very very good word. Now you are a peacemaker, that you wanna blend the two heated maybe parties into, understand each other. So you are like that, and you always bring peace to all kinds of situations, to all people, to everything that you are going to meet in yourself. You are a peacemaker, and into your situation, you are a person who doesn't follow the norm. Like you, if you what is the norm of the society, for example, is that the society is okay, whatever. But you wanna, keep pushing. For example, the people has because you are a peacemaker. For example, if the community has a lot of trouble, like disagreement, always bickering, fighting to one another, but you are not like that. You want the two parties to come together, be peace, because we are all humans. And really, yeah, of course, it's true that we are all human beings, and it's so nice that that we're still breathing here on earth. So why not we could understand each other and love one another and forgive each other, because even though we thought the other party is did something wrong towards us, but it's because we are partly contributing into that kind of not nice situation, bickering, fighting, our disagreement, misunderstandings. Okay, we are part of it. We are part of that, um, let's say, scene. Okay. So, and you are a peacemaker. You are different from everyone else in your community, in your surrounding, in your neighborhood. And because you are a very prayerful person, you always want everybody, like, to understand each other, just to forgive. And if there is a chance that we could, come all together, this is what you want for everybody. But of course, we cannot, please everyone. There's always, because that's normal. That is normal for here on earth. Because even when I read a book about the starting of the disagreement, yeah, even in the story in the Bible, if you believe in the Bible, about the first children of Adam and Eve, like they're having insecurities out there, jealousy. So even into that time, first parents of ours in the Bible, there's already misunderstandings. And even the history of the world, there is this war. So the war, misunderstanding, disagreement is really from the root of our lives here, also all people here on earth. But if we could, mitigate that, if we could forgive one another, why not? So, but this is the most thing that you want for everyone else that surrounds you, that you are whenever you're going to meet people that are in disagreement. But of course, you are not concentrated mainly about it, but that's what you want, because we cannot please everyone, we cannot make everyone have peace to one another, right? But as much as you could, it is what you want. But you're having peace to yourself if you could not do it, because why I say that, you're very prayerful, you accept what it is, but at least your vision, your purpose, your goal in your life is to make everyone have peace, love one another. And you understand that you cannot mix the two. Sometimes you can, sometimes you cannot, because we are not, of the same. We are, each one of us, all the people here on earth are not, we don't have exactly the same. And what is my proof is our thumb mark. Nobody has the same thumb mark as ours. So this is another proof that we are all here on earth, human beings, doesn't have exactly the same as us. We are all different. Each one of us are all different. So you know that we are all different. That is why sometimes we have this bickering, but you're praying that you're hoping that people can understand or have peace and forgive one another. Okay, so that is who you are in your situation. And even in your position, you're trying to let all the people come together, right? But I forgot to clarify that as to what is okay. Supposedly is this. Okay, all right. So you're trying to, this is really your position, you're trying to let everybody come together. This still who you are, what do you want for everyone else here on earth. But you do still also understand that you cannot make everybody come together. Doesn't matter um, how much effort that you're going to try, but still we could not, because you understand that there's really no such thing as we could meet the two incompatibilities together. So but at least that is your vision, that you can come up of making two parties come together. And the situation that you are in, okay, for the love relationship, you understand that you and your love a significant other, your person, is different from you. So sometimes you have a disagreement, sometimes you doesn't, that you come together, but you're just leaving it into God about your situation. You're not forcing your relationship with your significant other as whatever you want to go through, to want whatever you wanted it to be, because you understand that the two of you are a man and she is a woman. So you understand that you are not of the same, so there are differences now between the two of you, and you respecting those differences that you have between you and with your person or significant other. So you prayed for whatever disagreement, misunderstandings, incompatibilities, differences that you have with your person to God, that as much as you could, you wanna understand your partner, right? That is for the love relationship. And for your significant other, or the question, you in question situation, for example, if you are in a workplace, so what is that thing that you do not know? Okay, so this is what you do not know about your significant other. This is the thing that you want to know, that wherein you do not know about your workplace, about the people, the community that you're interacting with. And it says here is that some people really is thinking of having peace, right, and loving one another, because everyone has passionate, like compassion, like also has a heart, of course. So they're trying to, the your significant other is trying to be in your same page, your coworkers trying to be in your same page, because each one of us is hard, right, reconsidering, they're reconsidering your position to make everything in one page, no, and also they're thinking about it to really become friends to one another, friends to they're contemplating, your significant other is contemplating about how to be on the same page towards you. This I'm talking about love relationship, and if this is your coworker is contemplating about how to be friend towards you. Your the community that you are interacting with, the people that surrounds you are contemplating about how to become, friends to one another, love one another, because really there's only one thing here on earth. Either we're going to live, enjoy the world. This is the world card, enjoy the world, or we're going to leave this world. So they're contemplating about the thing that you want for everyone else, which is to love one another. And they're reconsidering it, your wants for everyone, in your community, in your workplace, in your business, your employees in your business, your significant other. After contemplating it, they are now reconsidering that vision, that vision of yours for everyone that surrounds you, that your friends, your family, your significant other, your partner, um, everyone that surrounds you, they are now reconsidering your goal towards everyone else, which is to love one another. Because by doing it, they know that they will be able to get a stability in their lives. Okay, if we're, because whoever is going to help us is only our neighbors, it's only our partners, it's only our friends, are only our friends are going to help us. And if we are not going to be friends with our friends, and if we are not going to be friends with our significant other, if we are just going to fight one another, who else is going to help us, to be with us, to understand us, to make us happy? Nobody, if we don't have anyone, right? So now everyone are reconsidering about your goal for everyone else to love one another, because that makes the person stable and able to, think of prosperity in their lives, that the prosperity will come into their lives if everyone else are happy, everyone else are loving one another, become stable into their lives, and be able to receive a lot of abundance as well. And it is a lot of abundance. Now, if we are going to love with our partner, show love to our partner, if we are going to show love with our neighbors, our friends, our employees, who is going, again, I'm repeating my word, who is going to help us? It's only our sisters, it's only our is on are only our sisters, are only our brothers, are only our friends, is only our partner for a significant other in a love relationship. Who else is going to help us? Are these people. And if we are going to love, if we can eliminate, if we could understand, if we can exhaust all the possibilities and how to, understand each other, if we could do that, then the stability will come in, and a lot of abundance as well. And it is true that this is more abundance will come in if you can love your partner, if you can understand and express compassionate to your neighbor, to your neighbors, to your friends, to the members of your family. A lot of prosperity that would come in into our lives. And same thing here, lot of abundance is talk about abundance if we can only express our loves, if we can only love one another. It's a lot, but of course this is an illusion, right? But if we are going to try, this is what is going to happen. A lot of abundance will come into our lives if we can love one another, if we are going to be become, if we can eliminate that understanding of selfishness. Selfish is because we are only thinking of ourselves. We don't think of other people, whether other people doesn't have food to eat. If we can share our one piece of bread to the other people who doesn't have even a small portion, a dot of a salt for them to be able to eat. No, because if this person will lie, we be able to continue being alive. This person will help us. And if this person, of course, we're not going to, anticipate or expect for those people whom we had helped to in return would help us back. But what I'm trying to, okay, another message that comes to me, why you're going to receive this, it's because you're helping people unconditionally. You're helping people unconditionally. Doesn't matter, you don't expect whether this person that you had helped will help you back. And by that kind of gestures, feelings, understanding that you don't expect anything of return, God, the universe, Lord, is going to give you from nowhere a lot of abundance, prosperity, graces, blessings that would come into our lives. So much as love, people will love us from nowhere. They will just come and be nice to you and you don't even know them. And a lot of, foods that come in freely to you. This is a lot of money and a lot of abundance, food, prosperities. This one talks about of abundance in kinds of all kinds of things that you want for yourself. Abundance of love with your significant other, abundance of love from your family, abundance of love from your neighbor, abundance of love from your business, that a lot of prosperities that would come in into your business, into your clients, that many clients would come to you for seeking for an advice. If you are going to allow to do that, if you are going to think of helping other people without expectation of anything in return from them, from those people that you had helped, God will give you more than what you can think of in return from that unselfish gestures towards, most especially to a stranger. Okay? And you gotta believe in yourself that you can do it, that you can help even around the world, that you could. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. You gotta believe in yourself that you can do it. You couldn't even imagine, what the things that you could do. You couldn't even imagine that you can reach those people were in very, very far from you, but you are going to be able to touch the hearts and turn their hearts into loving heart. You couldn't even imagine that you can be able to do that. All right, believe in yourself that you are a good person, that you had touched other people's lives, that you had able to turn other people's perceptions about their lives, about that they could not change their behavior from being angry, from being mad, from being bickering, from being a fighter to other people, but they had able to change themselves. Trust that you are a good person and believe in yourself. This card says that you gotta believe in yourself, that you have a good heart there inside of you. You gotta release it and let it be known to all. It becomes, you will, okay, it is normal, it is normal to human beings because we are part of the animal kingdoms, right? Human beings are part of the animal kingdoms, but we're in the highest form of animal in the animal kingdom. That is why we are better than the animals. That's why we have this understanding that we can change ourselves. We have a good, we are a good people, but since from the experience that we had, that we other people have hurt us, that's why sometimes, it's normal because we are an animal, part of the animal kingdom. We're not animal, part of the animal kingdom, we have a choice of going back to become nice person because we are. And if you're going to continue that, a lot of abundance will come in, and believe into yourselves that we are a good people. Okay? And this is what you are going to stand, in your ground, to believe in, after believing in yourself, prosperity, happiness of your family, of the community, of the people that surround you. It's like it's like, even though they are not your brothers and sisters, they become your brothers and sisters in that group of people that you are with, in that organizations that you are with, in your significant other. They become one. You become one with them as a happy family, even though they are not your sisters and brothers. Okay, but you feel like you are in one family. Okay, if you can express your good side and forgive that bad experience that we had, because we all have bad experiences, we all have this sadness, the pain from before. We all have this kind of experiences, but if we could forgive that and release it and be authentic, and who authentic of being a good person, because we were, when we were born, we are a good person. We are an angel when we were first born from our parents, from our mother, not parents, from our mother, right? From our mother that give birth to us. We were an angel. And we can continue being an angel. Good person. So you're going to consider that friends of yours, the organization you belong, as your family. If you could express that love, that good side of yours, and you are a very strong about it, that you want to be into this, and there is this light, very new beginning, this happiness that is going to surround you, happiness from feeling one happy family, happiness from feeling that I can do this, I have the power, I have the strength, I have the courage that I can do this, that I can be a good person, that I am a good person, that I'm going to believe myself that I am a good person. Okay? This is what you are going to stand your ground. And what is coming to you is the universe will give you balance about the thing that you are a good person, that you want to help people as much as you could. These people are in line towards you, getting an advice, getting some help from you, because the universe is helping you, that you can do it. You are sad to those people, these people that are in line. You can see, you can feel these people that you don't even imagine, that there are a lot of people who couldn't even eat for a single meal, or having a simple piece of bread for their own lives. When you are going to allow yourself to be, open yourself to be a loving person, you are going to open your eyes and see the reality that there are a lot of persons very vulnerable, that are oppressed, that they are nothing for themselves, even for these people are sick, they cannot even breathe and wanted to breathe, and you are sad about it, that seeing the reality that we are so lucky that we could able to eat 3 meals a day. But because you're opening your heart, because you're leading yourself, a loving person, you're able to see these people that are really has nothing for themselves, and you are feeling sad about it. Now I understand, and you need to rest from feeling sad because you could not do about it, because that's the reality. At least you have expressing your love towards these people. It's okay. You don't need to be feel so sad, because if you're going to stay this here being always sad, knowing that there are a lot of people who could not eat for themselves, if you are going to stay this sadness, you cannot continue helping people. So you need to rest and forgive about the real situation, that this is what it is. Rest, understand, but that you did as much as you can, the best as you could, to help those people that who doesn't have anything for themselves. You did already. And if you could accept that there is a new beginning of your life, this is what is coming towards you. You will be able to get a new beginning of your life, that you will become very busy of helping people, like more and more and more. Why you will become busy? Because you have accepted the reality that this is what we have here on earth. As long as you have forgiven yourself, as long as you have shown that you are a good person, that you are a loving person, there will be a new beginning of knowing who you are, and you will become busy of helping more people. Okay, so long. I'm so happy that in this reading of mine, I'll be able to have a clarity and be able to, understand your situation and be able to give some advice, guidance into your and clarity into your situation. All right, be well. God bless. We are all being protected and loved by God. See you next time tomorrow for tomorrow's reading. Bye for now.